Welcome to Talk of the Town. I'm Robyn Zimmerman. We're on location at Coligny Beach on this beautiful morning for a very important reason, a project that was completed by the leadership class of 2025 for the Hilton Bluffton Chamber of Commerce that's actually in its 40th year. So we're talking Safe Shore, and we'll get into details about that, but I would like to introduce, we have Amy Connors, who is with Novant Health, and we have Ryan Wise, as you know, with the Boys and Girls Club. And then we also have Kathleen Duncan, who is a landscape architect. So leadership, Hilton Head, very important program. We've just had 40 years. So let me ask you, Kathleen, to start with, what impact do you think it makes into the community?
I think that given my experience of who we've met, the people that we're meeting are doing all of the greatest projects on Hilton Head. The mayor is a graduate or is an alumni from the program. So it goes top to bottom and fingers all the way through the community in terms of who's been through this program and what they're doing in our community.
And so Ryan, why was it important for you to take 10 months out of your career to be involved with leadership?
Yeah, it's really important for me just to be able to connect with others and really to learn what this community is about. You know, for me, I'm not from here, and I've been here now almost 3 years, and like most of us, we're all transplants, you know, and just to learn what this community is about and understand the intricacies of it and what goes into, you know, our community on Hilton Head and in Bluffton. In
a lot of different levels, and I know healthcare is one thing you touched on. And with you, Amy, yes. I'm sure that was an interesting section of the class.
Yes, and so this project is so meaningful, I think, for all of us, and especially as a healthcare leader, that we have an opportunity to do something that hopefully saves lives, that touches our tourists, our people that live here. We are invested in everything we can do to keep this area as healthy and as joyful as we all, you know, find with this.
Well, the program is called Safe Shore, or the project. Last summer, there were a few incidents with rip currents, riptide. And so that was that the impetus for you all to make this your capstone?
It really was. It really was. And that's where it came from, because we realized that we saw an issue and we wanted to solve the problem. And two deaths unfortunately happened, and 2 deaths is too many. And we decided that we wanted to take some action. We wanted to create some awareness for our community.
And so you've done that through signage. Is that so? Talk a little bit about that, Kathleen, the signage and throughout the beaches.
Yeah. So we've put in and installed, we partnered with the town of Hilton Head to do 75 signs at the beach accesses. These signs explaining how to spot a rip current, what to do if you find yourself caught in a rip current, and what to do if you see somebody else that's in trouble. And so it's just intended to be educational, to make sure everybody's safe.
And did you work in concert with the town to, you know, make sure that all of the information was accurate? I think there's a QR code or whatever on the sign.
Yeah.
So talk about access and the partnership with the town.
So the town has been just incredibly helpful with us in terms of giving us resources and ideas. And the wonderful thing about this leadership program, you mentioned it goes back 40 years. So we not only have leaders within the town, but within our own organization that we could lean on and we could ask for guidance with. And so we have been able to have educational groups set up and fundraising and all these different groups that try to, again, we talked about putting fingers out into the community and make this as broad as we can make it so that people coming here are as safe as they can be.
All right, so Ryan, kind of in closing, so we've got signage. So what is your message to the tourists, our visitors, and our residents about riptides and the rip currents?
Yeah, the biggest thing is let's just be aware. And being aware is spreading the word, spreading that awareness by communicating with each other and being helpful with each other and making sure that we are, you know, not just in our own silos and keeping our heads down, but we're all in here, we're all in support of each other, we're all in support of this together, and we want to make our beaches a safe place.
Very good. Well, congratulations. I know you all graduate in June. Leadership class of 2025 for the Hilton Bluffton Chamber of Commerce. Thank you all so much.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.